those two T1s all the way down the bottom left-hand corner.
They're not pushing in. They're not moving whatsoever, no.
I feel like that's like their big thing. Like, if they want to do a push like that, supplement it with some sort of fast cap.
Yep.
And that way you're able to kind of draw your opponents out, get them outside of that train track so you can get first alpha shots and eventually kill them.
And it's a safer gamble because if they go down, it's not going to be game losing unless it went into a big firefight and then we continue to go down that theocratic road and you have an issue where, oh, they won because T1 Cunninghams were dead. So almost anything in this game is a gamble when you push in and try to activate the trigger.
Silent Demise is preparing a shot. What's going on with those T69 in the center? They are so out in the open. Militant still over there now, up with King Kong. And we're going to see a big, gigantic fight coming out here.
Yep, shots fired. Militant is hit. Yakara tries to get a shot on him as well.
Down to 20 hit points.
There goes one of the T1s, 41 to 42. Turtle Police is in the lead by just 1 tier point. It's not enough for a victory. 13 seconds, 10 seconds left on the clock. No one's going to pull in and try to pull
1390 is going to come on over. Protector of the Realm, putting out shots on Militant.
Militant.
That's okay. It doesn't even matter. 4 seconds left, ladies and gentlemen. The only person that could have gone down in this position would have been Lord Commander. No, he does not, so it will draw out.
What do we have for tanks, Greetorp?
The absolute standard over on the side of Cunninghams, 250-100s, 2 IS-3s, and a T-69 followed by 2 T-1s. However, for Turtle Police, we have 3 IS-3s, a T-69, and an AMX 5100. Of course, I love the 3 IS-3s. I think it's fantastic. It's awesome. It's great. I do want to mention one thing really quickly, and then we'll get back into this game. Rootkill, I just wanted to let you know I would bench you so you don't become complacent.
So I don't come complacent?
Yeah.
Maybe.
And we're not seeing complacent play right now. Rootkill, we're seeing Turtle Police move from the north, and they're getting deep into the south, and they're going to be crossing that E line here pretty soon. Your thoughts on the position?
I like the push. It's on the east side. I'm beginning to favor it as far as positional play can be. I do enjoy nice pushes from the east side because most teams won't do that. And if you meet there, you can have a fantastic brawl if you feel if you are confident in your abilities. So that's why I love that east side push. This west side, I'm not as fond of. It's very defensive, but it is properly set up to encounter this. So I'm guessing the Cunninghams did call the Turtle Police push, and they've spotted it a little bit. So they are adjusting to prepare for a base defense. It does look like Turtle Police, realizing they were spotted, have slowed down their push. I don't know if that will turn into their favor because it only gives the Cunninghams more time.
I believe the same thing. Eastside pushes are the best pushes currently for the metagame. The metagame normally is to always go over to the west side, always stay over there and play a more defensive route. I do believe that you can play the east side pretty defensively and not take any hits.
Hits have been taken, though. Protector of the Realm, 1083, he had a 1500 in his IS-3. So that's the first blood that's been shed on the battlefield. Another one. Whoa, 390 out of 1500. Taking way too much damage. One more shot from the T-69. He's going to go down. He's not moving whatsoever. He must be tracked.
And now the Cunninghams have spotted that Akiyama is on the wrong side of the tracks. They're going to push up and destroy him now. Commander Jayantaka doing that. Akiyama having no real escape.
Turtle Police at a huge disadvantage now, and they were going to get that surround on Akiyama. It's 8-10 at a 350, 521. The chase is on to get that first blood, and it's going to go to Cunninghams, and already they take the lead.
Yeah, big advantage over there now. Pyro is moving up along with Yalkara. A little bit near.
Yeah, Yalkara. I have to ask Turtle Police about
this is not going to work out, guys.
This is not. Also, need to note that T1 fight happened in the middle of the city. That did give some advantage in favor of the Cunninghams.
Yep, this is going to be a shutdown of Turtle Police now. Yakiyama's the only one left alive.
Super shutdown. You cannot push against an opposing player that is super defensive. On top of that, you're crossing train tracks. Goodbye.
We did see aggression from Turtle Police. It did not pan out for them because the victory for that battle went to Cunninghams. Bum, 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 bum. Epic choir music. What's the tank selection for his Greetorp?
3 T-69s, 1390 at WZ-132 for Cunninghams. 2 T-69s and 3 1390s, so Definitely a big difference in terms of lineups, but full auto loader out for Turtle Police.
Full auto loader is out.
Oh
Indeed. Rookhill, thoughts on the map position?
I am not surprised by the Cunninghams' position in the southwest, nor by the Turtle Police in the north.
Yeah.
I don't find either of these strats all that fantastic in my opinion. I feel like the Cunninghams should be more aggressive.
Don't get me wrong, they're very, very strong defensively, right?
Of course, but this is an open map, and you talked about before the potential for all of the potential this map holds.
Yeah. I'm of the opinion that when you prepare defensively, what ends up happening is you're relying on your opponents making mistakes.
Exactly.
Right. But when you play aggressive, you can still make mistakes. You're more inclined to make mistakes. But what it comes down to is there's a range for you to hedge all of your mistakes or all the advantages that your opponents have, and also excel and dictate the pace of the game and how it turns out in the positioning of your opponents. And if they do not play to a T with how you're, I guess, being aggressive, they will get punished pretty hard. So that range has the ability to incur your opponents having a little bit of mistakes, which is so much more important.
Now I'm liking this much more at the Cunninghams. Their early move, they were not intending to stay here, and I like this much more. Commander J is moving out. He is moving to the northwest, and behind him, Taka and Militant will be moving up along with the two T-69s. This is much better. Their opening move, obviously, maybe in preparation of a mid-derp, is what I'm seeing now. Although so many teams have done that southwest, and then they've held it for all of 10 minutes.
Parrot 1 is spotted out right now. He's spotting his opponents. Actually, nobody's spotted. Excuse me. Just Parrot 1 has been
Taka's
spotted.
not been spotted?
No, no one was spotted. I saw no brackets.
Well, that would be something to ask Clutch.
I saw no brackets either.
Ah, no brackets. Amazing.
And what we're referring to, by the way, in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, guys, the mini-map that you're so used to seeing, what is spotted, whatever is in brackets, you'll see brackets around tanks. If there are brackets there, that means that they are spotted from the other team. So you can see the red 2 players, actually 3 players now, are spotted out all the way over in H6.
Yeah, and that is Protector's Realm and Lord Commander, who did run straight up the middle. Silent Demise is going to run away as quickly as possible, while on the other side of the map, is there another engagement? Parrot 1. Portal guy.
Now we're seeing multiple tanks that are spotted now on the west side finally. Might have been one of a creeped up spot. Parrot 166 at a 115. Silent Demise lives up to his name and takes down Parrot 1.
From downtown, by the way,
That's
that WZ-132 all the way over here in H4 is able to take out that T1 from across town.
And while that was happening, the T-69s were returning to their base. They're preparing for the aggression out of Turtle Police, who are being highly aggressive and very unpredictable. They're now showing to the enemy that they are going back north, which could bait in Taka and Militant. If Turtle Police are smart enough with this, they could recognize that they're baiting the positioning of the Cunninghams, because the Cunninghams are being reactive right now. They're reacting to the moves of the Turtle Police.
And Turtle Police now falling back to their base down that road. Now they want to use that road for this scenario because it does block shots in the valley side, but they are taking some hits from the rear though, as we see that sideways uphill shots being taken. Taka and Militant, great positioning here to try to stop that push up to their base in a defensive stance. 5 minutes, 32 seconds left on the clock. Cunninghams has one of their T1s placed way to the north. It is currently spotted, but that is not good for Turtle Police because it hinders their movement to try to reassess where they're going to go and how they're going to approach their opposing team if they decide to do so.
But take a look at this guy's on my screen. I'm on A. Martin right now, and he is all the way up north in the enemy's base. He is across the tracks. Now, a T1 Cunningham does not have the greatest view range. And
yeah, I feel like an L tractor would be better for that, right?
yeah, totally, all the way.
No, I'm serious. Like an L tractor.
Yeah, I'm actually agreeing with you. I made sounds a little sarcastic. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. All
the way, bro. Man, guy.
For those of you that don't know, T1 Cunninghams, they're good, they're nimble, they obviously have great damage for a T1. They're able to pen a lot, but L tractors, where they really, really do well is that view range, and they're able to pen tier 8 tanks. They have 74 pen in their stock gun. The problem is they're a gigantic target and they're much slower.
a Martin does shoot at a Pyro, which will reveal him. And now
that's
Pyro.
Come at me, bro!
I love how he also does the Z reload thing too, just to let everyone know, guys, I'm reloading. Cover me. Cover me.
It's a fundamental. It's a good
Yeah,
habit
for
to
some
have.
people, it's just a habit. It's
Oh,
just a
King
habit.
Kong will get a shot off.
Yeah, they will
Nicely
be spotted.
done. No return fire.
They will be spotted, though. Taking some hits. Protector of the realm himself getting lit up here. As King Kong is backed out, and the Akiyama and Yaokara sound like sisters or brothers. Getting some shots landed on him, though, or at least whizzing by. Lord Commander did take a little bit of damage. Shots fired from Yaokara, though, across the hill. Did it land? Not seeing any damage being taken by the Cunninghams so far. This is a really, really good position the Cunninghams are in. They are up one battle. It's battle number 3. And only Silent Demise is now taking damage.
Yeah, a lot of shots whiffing, guys. I mean,
lot.
we got to work on their marksmanship.
It's intimidation, though. They want to keep them. They want to keep them behind cover. But when
And
you
these
do
are
that,
hard shots to really
Yeah.
connect with, too.
They are, but at the same time, if the Turtle Police could capitalize on this by
Yeah,
counting
but
shots
just
and
push.
mean their own.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
push. I mean,
That's the risk with autoloaders, with these full autoloader setups. I mean, the only tank that isn't an autoloader on the map is Silent Demise. That's it.
Mhm.
And he's on the side of the Cunningham. So, I mean, that could be a little bit of something to dissuade the Turtle Police. But
2 minutes,
you-
56
Nah,
seconds left
I
on
don't
the
think
clock.
one WZ-132 really did. I mean, you're talking about, like, it's barely any damage that WZ-132 does. Yes, it does add up over time, but remember, I mean, you got those T-69s that reload in 20 seconds.
speaking of that WZ, what gun does he have? That's the 85. All right, just checking.
Actually, are they?
Yeah, he's got the 85.
Is that the fuzzy one?
Fuzzy.
I
Yeah.
see what you mean.
Sometimes.
Hey, Martin goes down, tying up
Sorry.
tier points 41 to 41 here.
He's going Mac G mode.
He is going Mac G mode because now he's like, you know what, guys, let me die so I can become even more powerful than you could possibly imagine. That's what Mac G says every
He's
time.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
He is because he guides Luke in how to destroy the
Fire
Emperor.
is
Teaches
hot,
him the
and
truth.
Baguk.
Commander J is also probably going to help him out. Come on, Commander J. You can shoot. There you go.
Commander J gets the kill against the T1, leaving Turtle Police down. 2 T1 Cunninghams. They're going to have to turtle up themselves, or
But
at least try to get a surround. They pushing west slightly? They're pushing west, but they haven't spotted. They do spot the one medium tank in that T69. He's going to fall back to the rest of his
That's the
friends
push
here.
they recognize.
That's the push they recognize. Lord Commander's taking some hits, and he's trying to get out from under that fire, but he's taking too much damage to push in any further. He's going to swing west as Akiyama tries to push in himself, but now here's a surround from Pyro. Again, not fully committing here as they do have the high ground.
Akiyama, one shot, and he will go down, but he's able to trade out a shot against King Kong, or at least Yaokara is.
Lord Commander gets a kill, though, against
Oh
Silent
my
Demise,
God.
taking down the WZ-132, 33 and 32, tying it up. This is what Turtle Police needs, but still they got so much HP to try to battle against because they've taken way too many hits. Protector of the Realm is almost dead.
That's right. They were able to take out King Kong over there, but of course it's not going to be nearly enough with the amount of hit points they're losing. Another guy goes down, Yaokara, in his T69. Now, blue team is starting to make the surround, pincering everybody inside of the northwest quadrant and just making sure they can't get out, because this will be a slow and painful death.
It will be. They have to get one kill here. Taka lining up the shot. Lord Commander takes a hit, 286. 85 protects their realm. 46 now. Oh, Taka gets the kill. Nice shot, and way to hold your ground. 30 seconds left on the clock. Militant is able to clean up here. 25 to 8. There's only one left alive. Pyro. And he has just one more hit before he goes down. Commander J's going to try to line it up. Does he do it? No, he just cruises on
Maybe
by.
Taka. Taka has
He's
one
being
more
a
shot
great
left.
distraction.
He is. And there's a final shot here from Militant 83. Does he take it? Does he take it? Commander J may be taking it here. Who's everybody reloading now?
The 1390 should be reloaded
Commander,
soon.
yeah, Commander J is able to shoot, I think.
He should be loaded now.
Yeah.
Up, but that's the game. 25
nothing.
tier point to 8. That means Cunninghams takes the next battle. And here we go, ladies and gents. I'm excited to see a 110 in the take lineup. Great Torp, what else do we have?
Two 5100s, two IS-3s on the side of Cunninghams. Other side, we have two 5100s and three IS-3s. Definitely the difference between the 110 and the IS3 is kind of interesting. Also, what's interesting to note is that the 110s are like the Chinese version of the IS3s, because the Chinese were influenced by the Russian scene of tank building quite incredibly.
They were. They actually used a lot of the Russian variants for the Chinese tanks. A lot of chassis were used to complete them.
And do you see any similarities between the tanks?
You know, the pike nose, the Shuka, I would have to say.
There's a lot of similarities.
It's more of a straight cap over the tracks and the treads rather than a rounded one on the IS3. But yes, heavily influential there.
Anyway, I do want to get on the game. I'm sorry, I tangented us off. There's a lot of movement being taken by the red team.
Yeah, there is. Randall, your thoughts on the movement?
I like the movement, and I like that 122 on the 110. I wonder where the Turtle Police will go with this, because it looks like they were intending to get something done with that move, that opening move, possibly to meet some kind of push, some kind of positioning out of the Cunninghams, but it doesn't look like it's met anything. So they're going to have to go with their plan B or their next step, but it looks like they weren't quite prepared, or maybe they're hesitant to make their next step at this point. It's like you were expecting them to be there or something.
Protector of the Realm is going to be the point man now. I will protect you, Turtle Police, as he cries out. And who will protect him? Akiyama will.
Oh my God, look at that alpha, guys!
Lord Commander is hurt. 188 out of 1,400. Turtle Police already at a disadvantage at 7 minutes and 50 seconds.
Even the 110 hit.
Yeah, all of them hit. You have to hit with all of them.
Well, it's just like, I'm amazed. The 110 is so inaccurate with that 122 that I was talking about a second ago.
It's very similar to the BL9, though.
But so much less accurate.
Well, it was able to hit. That's all that's important.
That's the downside of it.
That's all that matters now, because now this is going to be a different type of push from Turtle Police. They are completely in enemy territory. And their T1 Cunninghams are trying to track anyone moving down from the hill? No. Is anyone moving down the train tracks? No. So we are in this position. The flanking fire, which would have been great from Lord Commander, is now completely shut down.
You also have to realize there's a lot of overmatch that goes on that with the 122 over the very flimsy armor of the 5100, and it could have been a situation where anywhere that the 110 hit on the 5100 would have guaranteed pen, even if it's like grazing the hull. It's still going to do that damage. So you have to also realize that just having that 110, the 122 over the 5100, it helps out so much.
It does help. It really does.
We go reverse angling by Silent Demise. Can he be Durasta? We'll find out.
Can he be a Durasta?
Hey man, Durasta.
We've got it. We have to. Yeah, it is now the Durasta mode. Can you put your IS-3 in Durasta mode? What does that mean? Can you survive against a almost full health T-69 at 7 HP? He's gonna tell his grandkids that story. Like, Grandpa, what did you do in the war? I went up against a T-69. I only had 7 hit points left. My crew was bleeding. Oil was leaking out of her. We were able to take her down. Like, what are you talking about, Grandpa? All right, so yeah, heavy tanks moving around here.
There was no war, Graham. What?
King Kongs, they can easily push in and kill Lord Commander here. This shouldn't be too.
I wouldn't say easily.
Much.
They're gonna expose themselves. Goodbye, Lord Commander.
Bam. All right, one shot. He does take some damage, 1234, but taking down the first Tier 8 is definitely worth it. And now this is going to be a great position for the 110. That 110 is going to get a great flank, but now they're going to push in on the 5100. Boom goes Yelkara, and now King Kong's going to line up that shot protector with the Whelm. Wow, what a hit. 42 hit points. He goes down. Taka.
Yep.
And Commander J and King Kong, they're going to clean this up.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to have ourselves a winner pretty soon here for the first playoff spot in the WGLNA going to Vegas. Akiyama is the last guy in his IS-3. Unfortunately, he has full life. That's so surprising, but it just shows you great priority by the Cunninghams. They're able to just make sure that there is nobody that is I guess, allocating their shells to the wrong person. Everybody's being taken down very fast. And because of that, their DPM is reduced like crazy.
Yep. And there we have it, folks. Your victors and going to Las Vegas is the Cunninghams. Congratulations to them. a pretty good sweep against Turtle Police, and I'm excited to be seeing A. Martin and the rest of the game joining us at the live finals.
They've deserved it, man. And Turtle Police, congratulations. You guys have come a far way. Of course, you had a roller coaster ride throughout the WGLNA, but I expect to see you in Season 2 as you've been playing fantastic.